Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Thief 2X, Shadows of the Middle Age. I'm Kamchak Fisco. Come join me for a sneaksy adventure. Okay, gang, well, I actually found this hidden room, the room that I thought was a dead end. I actually went back and played it again because I saw loot that I missed when I was editing the video. So I just wanted to run back real quick and grab it, and I saw that there's a book right there that I missed that was in this locked room from before. And it leads to this bookshelf. And it led to a new diary log. The Journal of Merrick, priest of the Temple of Light. More murmurings from the direction of the tomb last night. The taint of Mausoleus is spreading. The wards I maintain serve to keep the dead resting, but for how long can they stem the tide? Even the forgotten king's heart seems to be losing some of its power. The Temple of Light is the last bastion of defense against this evil. If we fall, then eventually... Then eventually who knows what profane visions shall roam the night, haunting the sleep of children of Sunnyport and the city beyond. Mausoleus was a bad one from the start, a bastard offspring of a sick inbred family. It was almost inevitable that he took to necromancy and the dark arts. Upon his death, his followers laid him in a newly built wing of the old necropolis, an already dark place. Then they lay with him, guardians into the afterlife. But this is no afterlife, at least not a paradise, just undeath. I am old now, the last keeper of the Temple of Light, built as a beacon in the dark. It now succumbs to the dark. But there is one hope. Mausoleus must be destroyed and his evil taint with him. His mortal remains must be cremated in a holy flame. Only when they are so much dust and ash will his cursed presence be vanquished. I tried once before, many years ago, but I am weak. I found a single bone, but could not retrieve it from the church rafters. May the builder have mercy upon all our souls. So yeah, that actually tells us to burn the bones, which I tripped over and figured out myself. So I will record any of the little tidbits that I find that are on this map as I go through, so see you in a bit. Also, a quick special thanks to BenTrax for letting me know how to fix the rope arrow glitch. It's so nice to be able to see them, although I kind of missed the game of playing Guess Where the Arrow Rope Went. But thank you, BenTrax. When the builder commanded the early brethren to let the unrighteous guide them, the brothers laid the skins of the thief into the fire, and with his charred bones made a haft. And as they hew the forelimbs of the murderer, and use his biting skull to the head, and the flesh of the diseased harlot, didst they forge the fires of the smelter. And with the hammer that was forged betwixt them, did the righteous strike down many of their unholy brethren. Hammer, Book of Tenets, verse 29. Well, that was fucked.
I'm not exactly sure what this orb does, but it seems to have suddenly become very important to a lot of people. Especially me. First things first. I'll plant the orb in the smuggler's innocent little candy shop. Looks like a few of them have a sweet tooth tonight, so I may have to find another way in. Next, I'll sneak back to the Hammer Cathedral to leave a little anonymous note for Bishop Cavador. I scouted around earlier and found the secret entrance Onum was supposed to use. I can drop the note on his desk and be gone before I'm noticed. Once they discover the stolen orb, the Hammers will rip this town apart looking for Faradoc and his bunch. Even better, they'll blame the smugglers for the disappearance of Priest Onum and the others. I'd better get to work. The sooner I can get this done, the more assured I will be of revenge. I should be safe traveling through the town. The watchguards probably won't stop or question me along the way. But I can't afford to draw attention to myself, and I guess I'll have to be very careful not to be seen by any of the smugglers.
Now that's what I call a double cross. Damn. The Art of Deception. Find a way into the candy store known as the goodie bag that the smugglers are using for their illegal operations. Once inside the goodie bag, locate the other merchandise and hide the orb of St. Basmus among it. Place it inside of a container where they won't see it. In order for this plan to work, the smugglers should be avoided at all costs. Do not let them see you and do not attack them in any way. Great. Go to the sewers and locate the secret entrance in the Onum's journal to gain access to the Hammerite Priest compound. Once inside the Hammerite Priest quarters, find Bishop Cavador's room and leave the anonymous note that tells of the smuggler stealing the orb on his desk. You will need at least 650 in loot to continue funding your quest for revenge. After you have planted the orb and left the note, return to your room and await the carnage in the morning. Awesome. I should have an extra 100. The game screwed me. Alright, what do we got? Some notes. Oh, the notes to drop off, right. Probably need EMPs just to get back in again. Concealment potion. Silence your footsteps helps you blend into the shadows for a short period of time. So it's not quite an invisibility potion. Gas arrow, rope arrows. How many ropes? We have 2 ropes, we have 10 water arrows. Go ahead and take some water arrows. At least 2 of those. Probably want at least a flashbang. Love the gas arrows, but those things are expensive as hell. Don't need a moss arrow. Fire arrow. I don't really see needing a fire arrow. That seems excessive. Alright, so if I get rid of... we'll have the emergency flash bomb, but we'll take an extra EMP just in case. So... this will take 2 more broadhead arrows just to balance it out. Alright, let's get to it! Ooh, free flashbang. That's awesome. Alright, so this is our room. What do the notes say? I'm actually curious. Who's this? Wow, that's long. Malik. My shopkeeper associate sends word that you have recovered another precious shard found in the depths of the earth. This is good, for it means the Woodsy Lord is watching and guiding you in the shadows. This fire shard contains within... oh, this is the directions about the fire shard. Within it the power to take ordinary flames and turn them into the glowing magic of the wisp. Know that while the flame burns dim in comparison to the true earth fire, it is a pure flame, and those impure creatures reborn of the pit will flee in terror in its wake. So this would... the flares would have worked really good on the undead. Well, that's good to know now. Of course, you can use it to light the way, should you become lost. To augment your strength on your journey, I sent you a 3rd shard to add to the one you have just stolen. With it, the fungus that grows so abundantly on your arrows of earth shall magically be replaced with a pouch containing the spores of mushrooms found in our true home. These spores, when inhaled by an enemy, will warp and distort his mind, making him angry and violent towards any creature in his path. That's handy. Of course, if the creature is naturally timid, he may run if he has no means to defend himself. Use it wisely. So, for those of us that never used the moss arrow, that just turned it into a hallucinogenic mushroom. That's cool. I also send warning of a young seeker. I have foreseen the wrath of the hammer. Your actions at the cathedral have left their order lusting for vengeance, and they will attack anyone they regard as suspicious. Avoid them at all time, my child. May the Woodsy Lord guide your way. What does the other note say? Bishop Cavador. Okay, no, it's a conspiracy. Bishop Cavador, this may come as a shock to you, but I've recently spent time investigating a certain tourist shop in town, the Goodie Bag, and I found it to be a front for a group of smugglers who have taken up residence in the caves and tunnels beneath Sunnyport. Though you should believe yourself to have removed this threat from Sunnyport years ago, I assure you it still thrives. These thieves steal art and paintings, and I suspect they even have begun to practice slave trading. You will know that my words are true if you will but hurry to investigate the Goodie Bag this very morning, for these smugglers have acquired the Orb of St. Basmus, an artifact which I believe is of some value to your order. I do not know how long they have pillaged Hammer property, have been pillaging Hammer property, but when I found this piece in their possession, I could no longer restrain myself from reporting their criminal activities. Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Awesome. That's really handy. Okie dokie. So as you guys saw in the clip between the intro to this mission and now, I went back and replayed the last level. So this is the new loadout for gear. 4 EMPs, a broadhead, a water arrow, and a moss arrow, because we know we get the flashbang at the start, and I had slightly more money because I went back and played the last level and found stuffs. So, yeah, let me just read those real quick. Okay. So, now we're good to go. Ready to rock! Well, maybe not rock, but at least sneak. That's the important thing. Darn, I was hoping I'd be able to jump onto the roof. Okay. You never know till you try. Okay. So what do we have here? The city at large. I gotta imagine it's pretty sizable, because we're gonna be able to backtrack, go from the smugglers' hideout all the way to, not the hideout, but their stash house all the way to the secret entrance to the cathedral, so yeah. Oops, wrong way. Ow. I'm going to hit yourself in the face with a door.
Like I told you, handouts are scarce around here in the off-season.
Sure. But I never thought I'd be eating out of trash cans.
Well, I can tell you right now, the best place for that is over behind Lighthouse Cathedral. The cook over there makes them that their exotic dishes, with noodles and fish and whatnot.
I lived in the city. The best place was the Grand Hotel. Oh, the folks threw out more than they ate. And talk about your fancy meals. They fixed up Burke like you didn't know it was a lizard. Them rich people. They'll eat anything as long as you put sauce on it and make it so they can't pronounce the name.
Hold on, guys. I gotta check something real quick. Okay, yeah, software's working properly. I've had a couple glitches lately, so I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so what is all up here before we go wandering the other direction? Guard. Well, obviously you're not one of the smugglers, so smashing you in the face does not count against us. Very useful to know. I would assume it would be the same lockpick as the other door upstairs. Let me go stash you down here where it's dark. Just to get you out of the way. If you guys are civvies, I should be able to just do this, right?
My city's
Why, yes, indeed, we can. Okay. Sorry about the headache, boys. Just, you know, gotta make sure I can get through here all quiet-like, and you're kinda in the way, so... Sorry about that! It's not personal. At least you'll wake up in a fancier house than the street. So there's that. Okay, nothing else there. Where does this go, and do I not want to go the other way? Okay, that's not climbable. I thought maybe it was. It almost looked ladder-esque. Yeah, I'll take some more moss arrows in a heartbeat. Especially now that they have that new fancy use. Okay, so... laundry. Ooh, transparent laundry. Cool. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Aside from lit torches everywhere. Hi, can I help you? Nope, no helping. Oh! Have a nap, good sir. Okay. So, what do we have? What all is this? That looks like smugglers. So we've got to be close to their neighborhood then. Wait, are those smugglers or regular guards? I can't tell. Only way to know for sure is to club one upside the head. Ooh, a free concealment potion. Sweet! Okay. So this doesn't open even from the other side. Important... That was English. Important safety tip to know. That's what I was trying to say before I tripped over it. Okay, so it didn't freak out, so I'm guessing he's just a normal guard. So, because it didn't say, hey, you got into an altercation, mission failed. So, yeah. What do we do with this guy, though? There's nothing down there. Does this wrap back around to the left where we could have gone before? Or are these two separated parts of the cities? Okay, it looks like they're separated, so if I want to go explore the other area, I'm going to have to go back. Build to guide thee. Okay. Just, I guess, stash you boys here, because I don't know if we can... Well... Maybe I can zip you over here real quick. And use a water arrow to extinguish this, so we have a little stash zone. Actually, don't even need the water arrow. I can just put you down there. Okay. Come on, Archer of the Order of the Hammer. Let's go stash your ass downstairs where you belong. Yeah, it's not a compromising position at all. Alright, so I'm going to go take a quick poke back over here to see if this actually reaches the far side. Is that something we can get to? So it doesn't look like we can squeeze through the window, so I'm not sure. So this would be the other side down below where we saw, right? Oh, hello. Ooh, free water arrows. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. This has got to be... Yeah, that's the roof. So this is the other side. Okay. Just making sure. So what the heck was up here? A locked door with boards in the way. Can we just go under the boards? I hope so. If it's pick up a lock, there's got to be something in here. Yep, we can squeeze under. I've heard rumors bandits hiding out in the sewers. Bah! That's almost as crazy as the old Taffer Rupert who claims he saw a Burrick down there. Burricks? Bandits? Well, whatever it is, I'm going down there to prove myself to Lady McAlpin. No longer will she just see me as a smelly fisherman. Nope, I'm going to be an adventurer. Yep, they always get the women. Big Willie the adventurer. Well, Big Willie, it was nice knowing you. Well, hello, Big Willie. It looks like you had a stash in here. Let's see what Big Willie was hiding. A very small amount of money. Yeah. What a shame. Big Willie didn't have anything worth bragging at home about. Oh well. His name was a lie! Nothing over here. I don't know where that goes, but I assume it connects to this wrapping around, so let's go this way. Let's keep the hammer out just in case. Never know when you have to smash somebody in the cranium hard. Okay, nothing over here. Looks like a stash room we could make if we put the torch out. That goes around. That, I bet I can use a rope arrow to get up to. Wait a minute, isn't that where I first started? No, that's somewhere else. Thanks again, Ventrax, for the fix. As much as it was fun playing Guess Where the Rope Arrow is, I like being able to see what the hell I'm doing. It's much more helpful. Gold. Londo. There's a month's rent collection from Leafdew Street Market. Pika says he'll be a bit late with the other half of his, but the rest of it is here. I'll be damned if I know how those guys at the goodie bag can afford what we're charging these days. Every time I'm in there, they try to run me off. The clerks always look like they escaped from Crag's Cleft. But then I catch them standing around talking about opera and books. Really weird stuff. I guess it doesn't matter so long as they come through every month. I'll take care of the roof leak and Xander's shoes sometime tomorrow. Hey, made it. Good. And there's nothing up here. Interesting. Drop down. That goes further down to the streets. That wraps around to... No, it kept going. That's right. Okay. So let's hope that these two intersect, because I'm going to... Whoops. Turned too far. I'm going to go over here and see if it meets up. Good evening, sir.
Builder B, is this a thief before me?
Nope, you saw nothing. I kind of primed the hammer a little too early. I got a little carried away, so much for the pickpocket. But at least we got his wallet. Okay, nothing there. Just checking. A lone solitary chair for a watchman. Interesting. Okay, so we can't go over there, or we have to go around. We can't go directly. There's nothing over here. That goes back over there. So this would be the wraparound. Was there anything actually back here? So far it looks like no, but let's be sure. Sometimes they like to hide things in the dark, you see. They're sneaky like that. Sneaky map designers. Alright, so there's nothing over here. Let's go see. This should wrap around and connect to the other area we still got up and over. So we should be able to grab whatever this all is, and then go the other way. J. Rothbury and Company, Fishmonger. Strange Blue Dairy Goods. That's disturbing. Thanks for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy them. You all take care of yourselves, and if you want to see more of me, go up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to tag that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, Fare thee well, everyone.